Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome back to the Phreak Show. BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. We are the pirate country of Myrelva. I'm just going to pretend like that's how we say it. And we are trying to figure out whomst we wish to assault. And this kind of leaves us with a few minor squabbles, squibbles, pivels, I don't know. Some issues here. I think the way forward, and I could be completely wrong, and probably am because I've not actually done any of this yet. We have, the way I see it, we have a couple of options here. One is we attack the Church of Cheese, the Holy Gustava Empire or something along those lines. And we try to go and take the attack up and across the way and see how it all goes. I don't know that that's necessarily the smartest of ideas or not. I see a lot of issues that we're going to be faced with. On the right hand side here, we do seem to have two places that we're going to have to keep relatively defended. And on the left hand side, there's only one. So I feel like it'll be easier to defend this than to defend the other side. Could be completely wrong, though. I could be misreading the situation. I don't know, but I'm hoping that it all goes well. Alright, so we've already kind of done all the stuff that we could do in the last deal, so I feel like if I attack Norbas, like, I don't know if, like, everybody's just immediately at war with everyone else, and, like, if we do a move, if everything is going to break down and we're going to get attacked on all fronts. Is it possible, like, if we attack Norbas, that this place is not going to be attacked? I don't know. It's a weird one. I wasn't going to, you know what, let's just not attack the first phase. Let's just not do it. So we're going to wait, we're going to see how we did, what, a couple of quests. We'll see how the quests kind of all pan out. And the game's either frozen or it's really, really, really thinking about things right now. Captain Stella Umamaru has prepared a report on the enemy nations. Oh? And here I thought this thing was just a walking pile of junk. I didn't realize it was so useful. My name is Umamaru. It is inaccurate to refer to me as a pile of junk. I am composed of more than just a random assortment of machine parts. That is to say, Blue, this thing doesn't start with a report soon. I'm going to smash it up into tiny little pieces and throw it overboard. Umamaru, I have explained that you need to be more aware of who you're speaking to. There are many who are adverse to logical explanations. Alright, so let's see what the various different houses have to offer compared to us. Understood. My first report is on the northwestern island nation of Norzelio. Yeah, sure. After the sudden, unexplained death of Rubino III, his son Rubino IV has ascertained or ascended the throne. As the possessor of the Brigandine of Justice, they believe everything they do is just. Countries such as Myrelva, with its emotionally driven sense of justice, apparently disgusts them. We are viewed as their polar opposite. Well, we certainly have people they wouldn't get along with. One of our representatives is a knight who also works with black market brigands. Oh dear, you wouldn't be referring to me now, would you, my good sir? The word brigand has such an unpleasant ring to it. It's more of a legitimate network whose goods end up in not-so-legitimate markets. You're a former pirate in the face of Myrelva's black market, neither of which puts you in Norzalio's good graces. Well, I can't argue with that. Rubino IV, you say? I bet he even looks royal with a name like that. Affirmative. Rubino IV is considered quite handsome, and his character is one that our own executive knights would do well to... Enough, just move on to the next one. Thank you, I like her. Concise. And to the point. Alright, what do we got? Next is the former Hazm nation. Hazm nation? Many of them are well versed in shinobi magic and were often employed by other nations as mercenary warriors and scouts. Ah, the shinobi. I've heard about them. The women banished the men ages ago, built a stronghold in the shinobi forest, and eventually declared independence. It seems their leader is a woman named Della, but her daughter Talia is the one leading their army. Talia? They've been taken advantage of by the larger nations for a long time, and now seem to be desperately fighting for their freedom. They're reportedly counting on their Brigandine of freedom, very useful to have when you're trying to fight for freedom, to help them conquer the land. Freedom, huh? We've been enjoying freedom as pirates since the day we were born. Can't imagine what it's like living at the whim of others. Correction, to say pirates are free would be an inaccurate statement. Pirates are merely savages who violate the freedoms of others while hiding behind the belief that they are... Next, Blue, what's the next country? The Holy Gustava Empire. Let me see. Next is the Holy Gustava Empire. It is the autocratic state ruled over by descendants of the Gustav family. They are expanded into a country after taking advantage of a strange black liquid that turns into fire that began bubbling from the ground, probably oil. Flame is a phenomenon which emits light and heat. It is not a liquid. Statement illogical. Statement illogical. Oh my gosh. The poor thing is confused. He means that it's a black liquid that burns when you put a flame to it. They call it Zoar's flame, and it's worth quite a fortune. Continue, Blue. Yes, well, Gustava seems to be quite different from more traditional countries like Norzalio and Mana Silesia. Meaning? Allow me to continue. The Gustava family's power is so absolute that it beyond the field of vision, or difficult to ascertain their internal structure. I don't know what that means. Nah, God, it laughed. I fear my use of unfamiliar idioms has led to an imprecise explanation. My apologies. Yes, it did. Puzzling little pile of junk, isn't it? As I have previously stated, my designation is Umimaru. Pile of junk is incorrect. Anyway, I believe their current emperor is a guy called Tim? Tim Gustav, right? You know him? Yeah, well, he spent some time at Morelva Academy when he was about 7 or 8. An academy at 7 or 8? I was unaware of this. The academy never passes up an opportunity to make money, and he has plenty to spare. You certainly know your stuff. You know. Birds of a feather flock in unison in conversation regarding money. It is best to defer to brigands as they hold a keen interest in money. Shut your trap, Rust Bucket. Let's move on. Alright, fair enough. What about the Mana Silesia theocracy? Zai City is considered holy not only by the Zai sect, but by rune knights of the Mohana sect as well. And though us pirates are sick of hearing about the sanctimonious old fool Romanov's probably holding things together pretty well, yeah? You would think, but it seems the Holy Sovereign has not been seen in public for some time. His son Rudo, chief of the Watchmen, has taken his place, incited the people and started raising an army like the other nations. I have also heard rumors that this Rudo, unlike his father, is a very dangerous man. He sounds interesting. I hope I get to see just how dangerous he is. Careful, you know what they say about women who are intrigued by dangerous men. They are fragile. Oh dear, are you jealous because I'm showing him more interest than I ever did you? Adieu? Huh? Meaning unknown. Fundamental principles of communication state that all parties involved must use language everybody understands. Yeah, next. Okay. This is the Guimol guys. Next is the Republic of Guimol, birthplace of the Mole Ange sisters. One of their swords, namely the Sword of Ange, has been passed to generation. What? What language was that? I'm still unsure of Umimaru's origins. He sometimes mixes in strange words. Perhaps it is a language from another land. My apologies. I shall do my best to confirm my intellectual abilities. To conform to your intellectual abilities. So, what did you want to say about the Sword of Ange? Agne? Angige? I got nothing. My data indicates that President Alden Uzala's daughter Eliza has inherited the sword. However, data is insufficient to determine whether Eliza is capable of wielding it to its full potential. So you're saying this sword is something special, huh? I bet it would fetch quite the price, or catch quite the price. Money, brigands, illegal markets. I told you to shut it. Is that the state of the world? Thank you, Umamaru. I promise I won't call you a pile of junk anymore. Much appreciated, Captain. Affection levels have increased. What's it talking about? It's saying that it thinks more fondly of you now. Now, what does that get me? Beep, boop, boop? Now it's confused again. That's hilarious. Alright, you lot, let's go. Let's do this thing. Quest results. Sweet. I did great, apparently. Got 200 monies. Or, sorry, 200 experience. No monies. Ah, cool. My little monster dudes level up as well. Mana balance is the left after... I mean, it's kind of... Yeah, we know. That's fine. I thought we were going to have a lot more than that. Let me take a look at this again here. It was here that we saw that, right? Let's see here. So we had, oh, I looked at mana income instead of the mana balance. It's my fault. Expected income is what I should have been looking at. My apologies. I didn't realize there was an income and an expected income. Totally, I kind of glanced over this because there's a lot going on. So I apologize here. Alright, so we're getting about 973. How do we get revival stones? They didn't cover that yet. And it sounds like this is going to be one of those games where you are not going to be able to not lose people. So we'll see how it all plays out. Alright, so let's take a look at who we have here. I believe we left our gal, that weird robot guy, and her buddy. They're all pretty high level at 15. I think the highest level was, what, like 24 or 22? They definitely have room left in their inventory to do some stuff. I'd rather... Oops. No, that's not what I want to do. I'd rather move guys from highest mana cost to lowest, if that is a possibility. Okay, he's fine. Yeah. So we got ourselves a Sea Serpent Neptunus. I think we can rename these things, too. We'll see. Let's summon some more stuff here. I got 55 that I can throw out. So I guess the best thing I can do is get a Gigas. A Gigas. Oh yeah, we looked at Neckboy before. A little bit less on the HP. Everything else seems to be a little bit better, or on equal terms. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these. These are lizard men. A little bit less good. I don't... Is it always the same, or is it just like a random happenstance? It seems like it's random then. So we can randomly get better or worse results when summoning. Okay, I didn't know that. Still not sure if there's some sort of indicator as to how that works. I'm going to plop them down there and then move them to the front of the line. We're going to put... Actually, I don't know. Do I want... Do I want one of these guys here? I think what I might do is maybe I'll move 60 there. Oh, we could do that and keep the 40. Okay. What if we do this? That puts us at a pretty good spot. We can add the 40. That only gives us room for a 45. What other options do we have? I'd kind of rather not have that many of those guys. What if we do this? What if we get one of these guys? I feel like I shouldn't be summoning all these things over here. Sorry, I'm trying to skip ahead of like some of the animations. We'll watch some of these guys pop in. I apologize. Well, that's cool. They're like actually flying mermaid people. I mean, it is a mermaid, so I suppose that makes sense. Alright. So that'll allow me to have like a... Wow, that's just so many. That's just so many lizard boys. Alright. So there we go. That's about the best we're going to do. I would rather have a couple of bigger guys to like smack some stuff around, but it's fine. Maybe having a bunch of smaller ones are worth it. Maybe letting those guys even die off, feeding them to the enemy is a good thing. I don't know. I suppose we'll figure that out as we go. I'm going to move all of these guys out of here. So Stella is going to go to the... I'm going to say there. I think we're going to move all of the crew over there. And our sorcerer. Alright. So that's done. There are 2 people here. I'm going to move these guys. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, let me just take a look at... We're going to attack here in a minute. And as such, we need to actually be prepared to launch the attack. This side seems fine with the attack, but let's just take a look at the troops. We could definitely do a little bit better with the old Capitan up here. And all of these guys are not necessarily the strongest of individuals. I would like to reorder just a little bit here. Sea Serpent up to the front, the Wyvern to the back. Swap you two. I mean, it should be fine. I'd summon a monster, but the monster's not going to come with me. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move you. On this side, I'm not... Am I going to attack with these guys too? I don't know. What do we have on these guys? We have some room left. I probably should do most of the stuff off camera, future reference. But I didn't. Alright, oh, really? -2. What do we have for options on summoning? We got 20. So 75 as well. What if we get one of these guys in here? I don't think I'm going to attack with this guy yet, so we're going to hold on to him. So we got ourselves a dragon. What if we left the double sea serpents down there? We move that guy there. And then we pull in, yeah, and we pull in the 75. I think that's definitely the better play. I think I'll toss a unicorn up onto you. And we'll see what we can get here. I'm sure we can get something else. Another 40. We get another one of the lizard boys. It's literally going to cost all of our mana to do it, but it's cool. We have none left over. It's fine. Alright, so we're going to pull him over to the mix. And that puts us pretty close to maxed out to what we can actually accomplish and get here. I feel like they're going to be fine. So what I'm going to do with these guys, since I'm not going to attack with them yet, I was going to, but I don't think I want to. I think Robilio is going to actually go to the training grounds. Lorenzo, we'll go with that quest. Adieu, we'll go with this quest. And we'll hope for the best. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move those other 2 that I mentioned. Don't worry, we will get into combat this episode and the next, and I'll try to keep them relatively close at hand. This is not the greatest of teams here, but it's fine. All right, so we're moving you all there. And I feel like I moved them to the wrong spot. Oh, wait, hold on. That's right. My apologies. I moved these guys to the wrong spot. I want them here. Not where I had them. Glan. Oh, wait, is that where he was already moving? Yeah, okay, we need to move her to Glan. Okay, so I think that's all fine. You're going to hold the line so I can put you on quests as well. Pretty sure that's fine. Ratka, Tommy, and Vigo all seem to be pretty set for actual combat. Let's see if it actually plays out well or not. We go to the Sea of Mariana. I'm going to get some training grounds stuff on you, and I think on you as well. Your level is quite low. Okay, so that's all fine. So people are moving, there's quests going on. Glan is actually going to attack. So we're not going to quest with the... Okay, I think we're ready. We're going to end the phase. We're going to go into the attack phase, and we're going to attack. Attack. Attack target, attack target, attack target. Sure. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. We're going to Norbass. Apparently we need to bring a multitude of the folks down for this. This could be a huge mistake. I don't really know. I'm hoping it's not, but we're about to find out. I'd say that's actually probably it. Let's go ahead and end the phase and begin our invasion. Invasion! Once the attack phase ends, troops of the country will execute their invasion orders, beginning with the troop with the highest total combat power. Okay. Once an invasion begins, arrow points from an invading base to defending. Yep, cool. Invasion priority. When both sides have chosen to attack, the one with the highest combat power, so that's what CP is, gets priority. If two try to invade, the highest one will take place at the weaker base. So the battle will take place at the weaker base, letting them be the defenders. And if multiple powers attack at the same time, the highest one will attack first, and the others will have to wait. Okay, good to know. Morelva has invaded Norbass. Alright, it looks like we've definitely got this in the bag. But I guess we'll have to see how it goes. So we're going up against the Mana Silesia as our first opponent. Year 781, Season 2, Battle of Norbass. This is going to be a rough adventure. I feel like there's so many moving parts, so many layers, so many levels of tactics and strategy and skill, and I think we're going to struggle a little bit with this, but we'll see. Each base has a different battle map on which knights and monsters will do the fighting. The winning troops will occupy the base. If the invading side wins a battle, they will occupy the base. If the retreating side loses, they retreat to another one of their occupied bases. If that was the last base of a defending side, it results in the destruction of that nation, and a game over in the case of the player's nation. In battle, you can choose up to 3 troops from all invading troops. In the case of a victory, all troops will be moved. So we can actually move like 10 guys in there, but we can only choose 3 people to fight. And it's those 3 generals, I guess you want to call them, leaders, plus all of their monsters that they have summoned. Alright. The knight's icon on the right show the current action sequence. Invaders have a sword icon with a shield, and the defenders with a shield. A knight's troop is marked with an A, B, or C, with the monsters having the same letter. Alright. Highest level will go first, but the sequence can change if a knight gains a level during combat. Okay, good to know. Alright, so we have 2 low-level guys, and then we have our big Capitan. So let's throw him in there. Lucia is going to be number 2 or B, and yeah. So we're just starting off over here. It doesn't look like there are any bridges or anything of that nature, but there does seem to be some mountains blockading us a little bit. Generally speaking, you win a battle by driving away all the enemy troops or defeating the ruler. Knights will retreat wounded if their HP is reduced to 0. But monsters with 0 are destroyed. When a knight retreats, all monsters in the troop will try to retreat as well, or will retreat as well. When a ruler retreats, all other knights of that nation will also retreat. So if we're fighting a ruler, rout him and you win. Or her. All battles are turn-based. A turn ends once all troops on both sides have finished their actions. Knights with a higher level will act first. Yeah, we know that. Okay, sweet. Alright, so... Oh. Anyone care to test their strength against a mermaid? Ginny? Just let me know. I'd be happy to oblige. Okay. If this battle can't be avoided, then I'll just have to end it before too many casualties appear on either side. Well, that's nice, Titania. I'm getting flashbacks to Effie Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. Move the cursor unit, A button, actions. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Rune Knight leader is able to use mana to give orders to the monsters. What does that mean? What is... Okay, sorry. Hover the cursor over a unit and some colored hexagons around the commanding knight show up. These colored show the command range. The monster moves beyond it, their strength is reduced. Okay, well that's fine. The terrain has effect, okay. Here is all the various ridiculous terrain things and all of the benefits and or lack thereof of benefits. Alright, so it looks like it's a hex grid. Good to know. They have a level 14 and a level 12, so we definitely have the stronger ruler. They have a wyvern, I think. Yeah, a wyvern and an imp. They have a giant snake and a dragon, I'm gonna guess, and a dragon, and another imp. We definitely have the firepower to take them down. These are mountains. Okay, these are prairies. We have a flying rock. Okay. You prefer mountain terrain. Okay, good to know. And I'm assuming flying people don't actually have terrain. Sky. Yeah, they don't have the regular terrain benefit. Wow, we have actually a fair few flying units. A water unit, not going to do super well. Preferring the forest for the goblin, a swamp for our pirate, and water for our giant snake. So we're kind of all over the place with our units. I think it'll be fine, though. Alright, so we're going to move as far up as we can. I'm feeling pretty safe with Capitan Ginny over here, the mermaid himself. It's an odd phrasing for a guy to want to be called a mermaid, but you know what? Merman. I keep thinking Derek Zoolander coming up in this piece. All right, Largo's gonna step forward. I think everybody's gonna actually be quicker than the rest of our crew, so we'll have the first move and the last move. That's what I'm assuming. We're getting slapped pretty hard right now. But we're tail whipping back. It looks like we counter on most attacks. Titania is not moving. Oh, she is. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now... I'm going to move forward. Get down onto the road. Our little goblin boy, he's going to come on over. He's going to hang out. He's going to be like, what's going on? I'm a goblin. So it's good to see that we at least have the last attacks. But that also puts us at a slight disadvantage. Hold on. That's outside my zone of control, or my area range that I would like. I guess I gotta put you there and attack. Is that a good idea? I have no idea. Oh. Let's see. Battle rules. Skills and spells. Skills and spells. Units can use them during battle from the action menu. Yeah, that's fine. Stats such as power, accuracy, MP. Element of the skill skill or spell depends on units and target's element. Okay. Sure. Range of the power, we'll say of the power. Ground, sky, accuracy against ground or flying units, ineffective, effective, guaranteed hit, counterattack, yes or no. Okay. Can affect a unit's stats or status. Okay, makes sense. Status will be displayed above the HP bar, makes sense. Buffs and debuffs, attacks up and down. Those only last for a set amount of time. Whereas I guess these are current or like permanent until cured. Alright, what else? Increased stats are shown in green, while decreased ones are shown in red, while you also see the forecast of what's left after the attack. Okay, I'm all over it. So our accuracy is actually significantly lower against this guy. And he's going to hit us much harder than we're going to hit him. So I'm going to back out of that. I think I'm going to do some more, maybe some prep work. Kind of put ourselves like maybe right behind this one. I don't know. I don't know how much AoE stuff we're going to have to deal with. I simply don't know. And then we got our Dragon Boy coming on over here. Stand by. Alright, and then our other crew, we maybe should have waited and let them like start to close with us. I just felt like we could get out there first and that would be advantageous. But it seems like that's probably not the case. This guy's a bit slow. He's on his mountain terrain though, so he should be pretty happy. Our rock is ready to go. Stand by. I'm assuming that she's going to have some ability to do something cool, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright. It's our big boy's chance to do some stuff here. I sort of just want to fall back with you. I think that I will try that. Alright, let's see what our skills are before I go to move. We got Raging Crash. Normal attack deals major damage to a single adjacent enemy. Has a 25% chance of inflicting faint, which means something. Fury Blow. Wow, that's some pretty hard hits. 250. Deals massive damage, but it has low accuracy. Has a 50% chance of inflicting faint. Deals moderate damage to all units within a 1 hex radius. Never misses. It looks like there's little footsteps with an X. I think we can't move and then use these. Alright, so I think I'm going to actually move up. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to actually attack with a Raging Crash up onto this guy. We have a bad chance to hit. I'm not real sure why. Is it because we're... I actually don't know. I don't know why we have such a bad chance to hit. Why is our accuracy so terrible? Like, our accuracy is really bad. Well, I mean, I'm going to swing on him. Hopefully I hit. Nope. That's actually horrifying. Like, if our strongest guy can't actually land attacks, what are we going to do? Oh, hold on. You have a skill? Oh, we got Water Breath. Ooh. What's this? Units in water within 2 hexes. Alright. It doesn't seem to do that much damage. But it does look like we're guaranteed to hit somebody. And we have Cold Bite. I'm gonna move here. I mean, yeah, that's not great. Our accuracy is real low too. Gonna throw the attack. Hopefully we hit. We did. Breaking blow. Oh man, critical hit on us. This is not going very well. We're probably gonna get mollywopped a little bit here. Oh, what is the chain thing? What does that mean? Well, hopefully it's a good thing. Okay, I kind of expected that to happen. Ooh, we critically hit back. All right. Seem to not like our Beloach. Just leveled up. Seems to not like our flying units very much. Oh, they're really going to town on them. Alright, hopefully we can get out of this. I don't know who can heal amongst our people, but Titania's moving. Looks like prep work, not ready to attack work yet. So I feel like we have an advantage. But I think I'm going to break off the episode right here, guys and gals. I'd like to stick with it until we get through the entire battle, but I am going to record another episode immediately following this one. And I'll probably post these pretty close to one another, so you'll watch it, and then you'll watch the follow-up to it. And then I'm going to try to... yeah, I don't want to say anything, because if it doesn't happen, you guys will be upset. I'm going to try to maneuver things around and pick stuff up a little bit. I know it's been a super busy time for me, and again, it's going to be about another week or so before I'm free and clear, but I'm going to try to pick up content, again, get it, 2-3 videos a day, something along those lines, and or more, and see where that takes us. Anyway, folks, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of a taste of the combat, and yeah, I'll see you guys in just a little bit with the next episode. Until then, my name is BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Phreak Show, and I will see you later.